Lima is too. They're both really genuine dudes.
Yeah, wear their heart on their sleeve.
I am a fan of both of these players. The issue, you know what? The issue with like, this is gonna sound like kind of weird, but like, there's people that play certain kinds of characters in Smash Ultimate.
Yes.
Some might call them annoying or boring or campy, but the people that play those characters are always the sweetest, the most
they're
nice.
so impossible to hate.
They're so likable. Like whenever I meet them, I'm like, man, you play the most annoying character, but darn if you're not the nicest man I've ever met.
Yeah, we were all hanging out after Compalooza like a month ago, and Monte was hanging out with us. Another Game Watch from Mexico, I believe. And we were all hanging out. Sweetheart, very cool dude, very chill guy, and he plays Game & Watch.
Yep.
You know, it's like it's just such a crazy dichotomy.
It just goes to show that one saying, don't hate the player,
hate the game.
Hate the game, man.
You have to get your dub how you can, and that's just it's the engine that you've been provided with. Might as well take it.
Yep.
Quick update on the rest of top 8. This is the last set to fill things out. We got Louis Money 3-0 over Myth.
Okay.
Ploopy over Apollo Kage 3-1.
Oh, dang. Wow.
And Light 3-0 over Anarchy.
Okay.
So this is to round out that last top 8 spot.
So this would be rounding out the last top 8 spot for sure. Who do we got in winner's side?
Let me look at the matches, actually, because that would be exciting. So we got Jazzo Raph.
Okay.
Peanut Danny. Louis Money Ploopy, which is fun to say. And then Light versus the winner of this set.
Okay, so Light is either fighting Maister or Lima for top 8. Alrighty. We'll be getting into our final set of top 16. I promise, chat, this is the last one.
We don't even have another one we could show you if we wanted to.
Yeah, because top 8 is next. So this is the last possible set, and we will have our 8 players locked in. We're gonna get right into it. Maister versus Lima, and I hear people popping off for the Melee stream. If you like Melee, you should definitely tune into that. I can't quite see who's playing over there. It looks like Zaza and somebody else.
Yeah, Zaza, a local hero here, so the crowd definitely getting hyped for them. Yep. Right now, we got 2 unlocal heroes. Lima a little bit more attending Winthrop.
Yeah, close by.
Yeah, close enough. You know, we'll take that.
We'll take it. We count that.
Absolutely.
Maister, of course, hailing from Mexico, holding it down. We don't got Leo here today. Only Mexican representative, I believe, in this top 8 bracket.
Yeah, you're right. Living in the country, at least for sure. Good opening here. It's going to be interesting. You know, Lima now has the position of being able to control the pace of this set, as opposed to that last set where it was like the Raph show the whole time.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot easier to approach, I think. I mean, Game & Watch still pretty hard to get in on, but not to the same degree as Sonic, as we will see here as Lima finds an opening ABK witch twist into the forward air off the top. A little bit of damage tacked on here. Maister could actually find this stock if they land a strong enough hit, but I don't think we're going to see anything like a down smash or an up smash on this stock because Bayonetta is just so aerial. We see a forward air there, almost kills off that left side. Not quite, though.
It will certainly almost be an aerial, and I feel like Maister gonna have to kind of adapt to that a little bit. We've seen him do a pretty good job of it so far. Like, he is obviously no stranger to playing a more airborne attack. It's just his normals on the ground are already so strong. You know, you forget the Game Watch has that crazy air game too, but he's meeting Lima, who has a ridiculously impressive air game. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, they're gonna be punished. Lima still on the back foot. Not too much percent tacked on. That's not gonna kill, not in the slightest. Up air, more damage here as Game & Watch begins slowly but surely put on the damage and puts on the forward air at the ledge, able to find that first stock for Maister, and this is a very good position to be in if you are Maister. Only 69% tacked on. Well, that counter lasted a long time.
Went on for a minute for sure. That was really good. Oh, no. Liam, are you dead?
No, we're
okay. You have your jump. That's good. But Maister is just burning every resource that he has, and that is going to be it. That took a little bit longer to get there.
That's a rare edge guard, honestly. I feel like Bayonetta always comes back. As long as you have your jump, you're basically coming back. Maister was able to snipe it out and take an extra stock in that edge guard situation, which bats within doesn't even matter from that nair because it continues to hit even after the bats finish protecting you.
That's such a rough thing. It just takes away one of those options that Lima would normally have to approach, and a strong punish. I believe that was a 0 to death on the last stock there. Maister not taking any extra damage, and a really good start for the set.
Wow. Maister is playing well at the moment. Absolutely dispatching of the Bayonetta in the most effective way he knows how in that last game. Moving on to game number 2, see what the choice is. I think we must see a counter pick. Surely we're not going to go small battlefield again, right?
No, if I'm Lima, I'm looking for any opportunity I have to get a little bit more space. Just like maybe even more platforms. I mean, anything that you like, Game & Watch is going to like a little bit. You know, you hit the extra blast zones to account for his heaviness, but also accounts for his kill power, so you, as Bayo, survive a little bit longer. More platforms give you some more movement options. It gives Game & Watch more movement options. Considering hovering back to small battlefield, but we are going to end up locking in Pokemon Stadium 2, which I think is probably the best option you have there.
It's kind of like small battlefield, just a little bit bigger.
You don't get the added benefit of extra platforms, but you do get the slightly bigger stage, some more space for you to run around, make Maister cover a little bit more ground.
Yep. Find out what these two can do here on PS2. Lima, once again, on the back foot, doing their best to get in on Maister. A task that has been insurmountable thus far. Maister once again finding these Nair strings and opening them up. How do you deal with this if you're Lima?
It's really difficult. I mean, landing as Bayo isn't necessarily the easiest task in the world already, and you add a Game & Watch on the other side of the field, it's going to be even more difficult. I feel like your best option is going to be just try to get as far away as possible, which is kind of the namesake of Bayo in general, and honestly, it worked out pretty well. I mean, we got an interaction, and it was able to lead to a stock, Lima's first stock of this set.
And I think the key point there to take away is he got an interaction.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Lima. If he gets one, and especially, you know, the properties of Game & Watch versus Sonic, you know, that's going to be, you know, a little bit easier to continue the combo, I feel like. And maybe Sonic has a little bit of an advantage in getting out of some of these combos.
Yeah, it might be a little bit easier to combo Game & Watch for sure. The problem is getting the hit in the first place. Yes. He is a very small character. Animations are a little bit wacky, so it can be hard. Lima already doing a lot better in game number 2. We'll do a forward throw. Toss him off the side. We might see an appearance of Franklin the Turtle. Not going to find it that time around, unfortunately.
Yeah. You know, it's good to know to do a wellness check every once in a while. Make sure he's still there. You know,
just check out Franklin.
Yeah, it's Schrodinger's shell. You know, you got to make sure the turtle's alive. So you got to push back on the stick a couple times.
Right. Yep. Just to check. Little friend that he has, but there's the up B. Oh, we're gonna be able to stall that out. I think he didn't have enough time to get an actual punish. Gonna come down with an air just for some extra damage. That'll be the throw from Maister just to get some stage positioning. Maister needs to find the stock, still hasn't found it yet. Lima being very evasive. Finally, the forward air is gonna connect for Maister and seal the deal on that first stock for himself.
And that's to your point, you know, aerials are gonna be the name of the game for both players, really, for the most part. If it's not like a punish, it's going to be an aerial attack for the most part. And we're seeing a little bit of ground play here as Maister's trying to figure out what angle Lima's going to come back to stage from. We're doing a really good job catching all the options. Lima finally making it back to center as we're going to reset back to neutral.
Double ABK, 140%. Back air coast to coast is certainly going to do it on a light character like Game & Watch. And Lima keeping it competitive here. Looking pretty good to take this first game for themselves, and the second game in total of the set. Only 69% tacked on, 73 now with that up B connecting. Maister looking to find this stock.
I like the idea of going for that anti-air up smash. Just Lima clips him at the right spot, so it's gonna hit him instead of Lima losing there. But Maister has done a lot of extra work here. But Lima fighting back though. It's so hard to tell like who's like playing better in this moment. It's like Maister has been, it felt like he was a bit of the lead. He'll go on these runs where he is like a full takeover, and as soon as Lima like breaks out of like the Maister trap, he is like taking all that deficit back.
Oh my!
What a
goodness.
Call out from Lima.
That was so sick from Lima. Just dashes right in and finds the confirm into the F smash. Taking game number 2, 1 game apiece. Keeping it close to the cuff here as Maister and Lima are duking it out, trying to fight for this last top 8 spot. There's only one remaining, only one person can move forward. There are no friends here in the top 16.
Definitely not. And not even any players up in this top 16. Just these two remaining here, and we got ourselves a real match.
Yep.
Sitting at 1-1 apiece. We're in best of 3 territory effectively. The only difference is Maister gets to pick the stage.
Considering.
Yeah.
We get our.
I want to say small battlefield.
Yeah. Get the custom music in. You always got to get the music counter pick in whenever you are picking one of the battlefield type stages.
Yeah.
You can choose whatever song you would like. I personally go for the Tekken music. I'm a big Tekken fan. Especially of their music.
Maister going with a very jovial pick here. Shout out Mona's Pizza.
Mona's Pizza song, huh? Yeah. Is this from Splatoon?
No, this is from WarioWare.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the side characters of WarioWare.
Why did I think there was a character named Mona in Splatoon?
It's a Splatoon-ass name, I'm not going to lie.
Doesn't it sound kind of Splatoon-y?
It does. I'm with you. I think it works.
I feel like it could be.
Yeah. Hey, wait for Splatoon 4, bro. That's going to be the person running the news station.
I'm going to need to look that up later. I feel like I could be right. Chat probably knows. Unfortunately, my phone is dead, so I don't really have chat open right now. That's right. Sorry, chat. I hope you guys are enjoying this top 16. We got one more game before you get into the real, true bracket of that top 8. So thank you guys for sticking around. I know we may have let you astray once or twice, but this is the last set. So you can take it, Maister or Lima.
And pour one out for everyone that like took the bait and left early to go watch side stream or something.
Yeah, they're like, see ya.
Yeah, where was the ultimate?
No, what happened? I thought top 8 was started. That commentator lied to me.
Yeah,
My bad.
Yeah, by the way, his name is Zap.
Hey, wait a second. Production's the one that told me.
Yeah.
It's not my fault, I swear. I blame him. You can't see, but he said it's not my fault. No, I don't blame you either. It's not your fault either, bro. Don't worry.
Not at all, no.
Shout outs to production, man. They've been doing such a good job this
Phenomenal. Not a single issue in this bracket, genuinely.
No.
Yeah, there was a crazy take from Lima there.
If anything, I should be apologizing to them, honestly. Okay. All right, well, Maister has been able to take the first stock, 147%. Definitely in kill range here for this Bayonetta, avoiding that down smash. And he's entering the avatar state as he begins to summon all sorts of smash attacks.
he really just like rolled the C-stick for a moment there, just letting every hitbox fly.
If Smash had skins, avatar state Game & Watch would go so hard.
Oh, I mean, I just very it would be discolored, but like very like vibrant.
Yeah, and just like a little arrow on his forehead.
Like if it had like the beam sword effect.
Yeah.
Like the arrow, that'd be raw.
Nintendo really made a mistake in not making people buy skins. People would have done it, bro.
I know. You could have charged $15 a character.
They would have.
And like $5 a skin, and people would complain on Twitter, but we know what would happen.
I know what happened.
You'd have a lot of setups at tournaments with every damn skin.
Yeah, you would. Everyone would they would love those skins. And it wouldn't even be that difficult because they've already developed different outfits for each of the characters.
Oh my god, I got CalPrint Game & Watch.
Yeah, I mean, CalPrint Game & Watch. That's an L skin. I don't know.
Hey, can we play on a different setup? Yeah, Smash 4 Zero Suit's not on this one. I really want to play on one that has that one.
Unlucky. That would just be a pain in the butt for TOs.
That would be.
Maybe Nintendo did us a favor.
You're probably right. The inconsistencies that you'd have for every tournament setup.
All right, Lima finding that dare and finding the back air. Beautiful stuff. Lima looking a lot better in this game number 3 situation. Could be looking to take this to match point. They can find one more stock. Maister not going to be giving this one away for free, though. They are fighting back, putting on plenty of percent. I think he tried to tomahawk him there from the ledge.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, very heads-up play, not able to find anything off of it. Maister has not taken a hit, but has not found a hit that matters yet either. Fourth throw to get him off stage. We're nickel and diming, but we're starting to get to the high roller room. We need to find a bit of a stronger hit. Nair still not going to do it. Lima living to 186. Not going to find the stop. Makes it back to stage. Maister trying to avoid taking any real damage, but Lima making sure he has a little bit to remember him by.
Okay. Bit of a combo there from Lima. Not finding too much percent. Not wanting to overcommit at 190. And this rage is certainly playing an effect in the combo game now with how far Game & Watch is being knocked back. Oh wow, that did basically
that didn't last for any time at all.
Which time had no time on it.
Not at all, no. Up smash the wrong way, that certainly would have been the game. Lima, though, doing a really good job of keeping the pressure on Maister. And like you said, that back air ending things. Lima really commanding win that game, too. Sort of erasing what happened that first game.
Yeah, excellent work from Lima. Changing the matchup on the fly as they find themselves at match point, 2 games to 1. Maister's got to dig deep and figure out how to deal with this Bayonetta. Not the easiest character to deal with, but I imagine Maister knows the ins and outs of this character as she has been around for quite a while. But I feel like Bayonetta has really come more into the limelight as of late in the later half of Ultimate. At the start, everyone was like, this isn't Smash 4 Bayo, so it must be bad.
Yeah,
well,
right.
You would be wrong.
Yeah, they nerfed her, but certainly not into the ground. She's definitely still like a character that can hold her own. I mean, we see like the gameplay. We see there's a reason Lima is still a top player. You know, like obviously, you know, last Smash 4 Evo champion, and still holding and still like has like a strong say. I mean, he is the 5th seed of this tournament, so certainly a name to be reckoned with. Same can be said for Maister, playing from behind here, but we've seen a lot of Game 5s this tournament, and one could be brewing here depending on how Maister adjusts for this game.
Yeah. Shout out to the competitors for making this an actual tournament, fighting back. Not that many 3-0s, honestly. We haven't seen too many. I feel like most of the sets have been very competitive, and even if it is 3-0, it's usually pretty dang close. Maister looking to make it just the same as they tack on 81% onto Lima. Just playing, once again, this patient game. Once they get up in percent, the whole vibe shifts to the slower pace here. Maister actually dash attacking in. I think that was an ill-advised maneuver as he took 41% for it.
Yeah, definitely getting a little bit too antsy. I know it's like, you know, that's the thing when you're down. It is tempting to try and force the issue a little bit. But honestly, I mean, you've kept every game relatively close. I feel like you might as well, you know, keep doing what you're doing. Like, it's not that it isn't working, because obviously very well at game 1. You just need to make a few micro adjustments, not alter your entire game plan.
Lima could find themselves in an advantageous position if they find this stock, as Lima has found the stock first the last 2 games. I'm pretty sure if he does it again, it could be curtains. Forward throw's not going to do it, not just yet. Oh, I love that. Baits with the neutral special to bait out the bucket. The only problem was he can put away the bucket and pull out the key. When he pulls out the key, your stock is gone. So
for a light character, he has some deep pockets, and he uses every inch of those pockets with all kinds of weird objects. One of them able to take that stock off of Lima could be the key to going to a game 5 here, but not if Lima has anything to say about it. Just been maneuvering around Maister very carefully, trying to avoid taking too much extra credit here. Just needs to find a good strong hit to even up the stock count, but Maister is starting to run away just a little bit.
If they're running away with it, we could see a game number 5 in our future. Resetting with that fair. Trying to find the stock with the key once again, dropping right onto Bayonetta's head. Has to return to stage. Will we see the appearance of a forward air? We did see one, just not many. Now, he knew that that forward air string was not going to reset, so he drops him and then finishes it off. Goes for the up air, doesn't find the kill, unfortunately, but I feel like one more stray hit. You know, it's going to be Maister who finds the stray hit that time around. Forward throw should be enough. There we go, 2 stocks to 1.
Yeah, good on Lima for cleaning it up really quick, but you are still at a full stock deficit. A little bit more work to do. And as we've seen Maister, you know, playing for the most part, wow! Lima, that was a Smash 4 throwback. Just a perfect ladder combo up to the top, and all of a sudden Lima is right back in this game. It took that stock in like 15 seconds. Same Lima from that last set with Wrath, by the way.
Yep. I mean, clearly this is a better matchup for Lima. Able to do a lot more with their tools in their kit. Working on putting more percentage here onto Maister. Maister really has to lock in here, but whoo! Not gonna get a good enough stage spike to kill Game & Watch. I mean, that's a tough ask with the recovery on this little guy. But Lima still with the percent, still fighting back here, trying to book their ticket into that top 8. One more game, one more stock is all they need. Which time tried to get the fast fall up air to combo. Couldn't get it though. Whoa! Wow. Scaring me, Lima.
Lima playing with fire. Has gotten a lot of juice out of that ABK, that downward ABK here. Really good. Kind of playing right outside of Maister's bubble, but you know, having the ABK on deck, it really extends your burst range. As Bayo, you have such an extended range. You can play really far away, and all of a sudden you're in their face. Lima using it to maybe catch like a rollout or something by trying to get away. This time Maister gets a grab though.
It's time to grab. Setting up. Advantage state. Maister playing in the corner, content to throw out these bombs. Franklin the Turtle makes an appearance as we once again try to ledge trap with this forward air. Maister looking for something, pulls out the chair, but Lima says, take this up air instead, finds a dash tag as well, setting up for the edge guard situation. Could see a forward smash, doesn't connect. Down tilt to back air is gonna be it. Lima will book his ticket into top 8 losers side. W Lima.
And that second stock of Maister's really was the difference maker there. Lima able to take that, I guess, as quickly as he did. Because Maister, I mean, the way he was playing at pace, we were going to see a game 5. Lima took that second stock like in a flash of a second. So that really, I think, was the difference maker for Lima, able to continue playing the game he was playing the majority of the time, but in a position where he was able to just close it out.
Incredible clutch factor on Lima there. Taking it over Maister. Maister with a 9th place finish. Probably not what he wanted, but man, had to fight Lima.
Yep. Yeah, it's a hard draw.
I wonder who Maister lost to in